Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're on to box number 27 of Unified Minds. This box was purchased by the user onewally196. They are returning customers, so thank you very much for returning to us. And they have purchased 2 boxes from us, both no codes, no bulk. We'll put the empty box off to the side, and as always, we include that in every order. And off we go. So, as always, we give away 3 codes in the middle of the video. And that is basically when my other half changes over and smooshes up and everything like that. We'll give away 3 codes. And then also we give away a code every time we get a card that the customer has hoped to get. The first rare is Araquanid. And so in this one Wally is hoping for, let's see, where is my little bit of paper? Full Art Raichu and Full Art Dragonite. So if we get either of those, we'll give away another code basically. So a potential of 5 codes in this video. So be sure to stick around for the whole video so you see every single code. Reverse is Slakoth and the rare is Lucario. Sorry, I put that other one down, didn't I? I forgot to give it to you.
That's okay.
That's okay. So, what do we talk about?
Well, last time we talked a lot about the World Championships.
Yeah, we did.
So I think we need to move on now.
We'll move on, okay.
So I know that you've been looking at Pokemon, new things happening with Pokemon. So anything else you want to speak about regarding that?
Hollow Giratina. In regards to what, sorry, in the card game?
Oh yeah, card game, yeah.
As far as Pokemon news goes, I don't know.
Oh well, what about speaking about the deck that we were playing last night? You were trying to play against me with a Dragonite.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So we've said before how we always try and make our own decks, but it's normally just rustling together cards that we've got the pre-release or theme decks or things like that. And so I tried to half make a Dragonite deck, but unfortunately I only have one Dragonite, so I might need to purchase more of those. But anyway, it was just mainly for a bit of fun. Whereas you were using a Reshizar deck, and this was the one that won first place at, do we remember where?
Was it America?
It was somewhere in America. It was soon after Unbroken Bonds.
Let's say Ohio. It's near Ohio. Is it start with 8-0?
Maybe. I'll leave that with you.
Oh.
Anyway, it was the first place deck there. Oh, well, first hit. It's always when we're getting into a story. The first rare is Heatran GX. How much I can string getting some of these myself, actually, for reasons I'll explain further in the video. And yeah, so we always try and rustle up, so Dragonite. So you were using the Reshizar deck. Now, you were using that with proxies. So actually it wasn't the real cards, we were printing them off of a website. And it's just so that we can still get the fun of playing with them without, of course you can't play tournaments and things like that with them. But it's great fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go into certain websites and basically look up certain deck lists. So if you want to look up the World Championship winner, for instance, and you have an option on these websites to print out all the cards basically. So you'll get all the cards like this, but it's obviously on a bit of paper. And so you just cut them out and you put them in a sleeve with a random card, you know, like an energy or something. And then there you go, you've got the deck. So you don't have to pay the money, and obviously it's just a bit of fun. And I like using that for maybe experimenting with decks and trying to see how it goes before you commit to a deck. So it's definitely worth doing. So anyway, so that's how you ended up getting the Reshizar deck. So I got, how do I word this in a polite way? I got destroyed basically. I didn't get one win against you, but that was totally understandable. I think it was more to do with the fact that my deck was just so bad. Because obviously it takes 2 turns to get my Dragonite out, provided I get all the cards for it. And then, even when I do, I think... Oh, get cut off again, that's okay. Wait for the camera to focus, there we go. The full art is Pokemaniac.
Alright, so this is our 3rd Pokemaniac.
3rd Pokemaniac. Yeah. Look at the colours on him.
Right, here we go. No, I'm not even getting into it.
Oh, I said him, didn't I?
Yeah.
I just suddenly thought, what's wrong with what I said? I said him. Yeah, we've got a debate going. Him or her? You tell us. So where was I? Yeah. So my deck was just rubbish. However, we were more focused on your deck. What do we think of it? What did you think of it, rather?
I kept wishing there was more energy in it, and I was not really... I think I didn't really get into the game because I kept winning so quickly.
Oh, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha.
There were so many... I struggled at the very beginning because I couldn't even get a basic to start. Remember that was the first time we played. It was how many goes did I have to go?
4 mulligans, but as I said to you, it's totally outweighed by the fact that every single game on your second turn you'd have Reshizard with like 3 or 4 energies. Because that deck runs Reshizards, Volcanions, welders, fiery flints, fire
crystal,
crystals,
yeah.
all that kind of thing. So all those add together to make a very powerful rush scissor.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed using it.
It needs updating though. Since rotation.
Yeah, I know you were saying.
Maybe print off some cherished walls or reset stamps.
Because there's no nest, you said.
I know what I could do. Now that I'm just thinking about it just now, I could print off the World Championship deck.
Oh.
And Shintaro's one, and you could use the World Champ deck, and I could use Shintaro's.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be fun.
Yeah,
that might be fun. That would be fun. There we go. That's the rest of the day planned. And then we can try those tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, so that's fun. So definitely check it out. I'm not going to name the website because I don't know if we're allowed to name websites and things like that. But just type in Schmoogle, Pokemon proxies, and what do you think? Was that hidden enough? Was that coded enough? You think they'll decipher the code? Oh, good lord.
But all I want to say is, I didn't find there wasn't enough energy for me.
Not enough energy for you?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I kept needing more energy to fire up the rushes.
But it was fired up. It already had 3 to 4.
I know, but I just want more.
Oh, there we go. The next hit is a Naganadel Full Art. Have we ever seen this?
Let me just find out. Naganadel.
Focus, 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 focus. Work with the camera.
No.
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 It's still not focusing. There we go. Wow,
Lovely.
I love the look of that one.
The gold background.
It's nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, that's got a red outline, I notice.
Oh, yes, it has.
Most of them, I think all of them,
Blue.
up till this has been a blue.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. What do you think, One Wally? You like it? Fingers crossed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go on the right hand side. Sitting on 3 hits. Not too bad hits, I would say. Yeah, so I think you're used to trying to power up something up front and also try to power up something on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose with that deck, it's all about just powering up a Reshizard as fast as possible. And then having the tools when it gets knocked out to power it up again.
Yeah.
I suppose there was a lot of cards that you didn't need to use in that deck because it just didn't come up. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Might need to get water. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in that deck that, to save it from getting knocked out, put it back to your hand. Mm-hmm. Like Acerola, Super Scoop Up, that kind of thing. So I suppose that would put all the energies back into your hand and then you can use the welders and stuff again. Just to power it up again. So
there was one card I was just about to use, and it was a trainer card to put because that was when you were nearly going to knock it out.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. And then you knocked it out and got the 3 prize cards. I was like, oh dear.
What was it? Do you remember?
I can't remember now, but it would have put everything back into my hand.
Sounds like Acerola. Was it a supporter or a trainer?
No, it was that one.
Oh, Acerola.
Yes, it was that one.
Chandelure is a holo rare. There you go, you're with him.
Okay.
Yeah, Acerola is quite good. But that deck would need updating now post-rotation. Did I say that?
Yes,
I said
you
that.
did.
I've already said that. Sorry, I'm repeating myself.
But then you kind of changed decks to my Blastoise and that was it.
Yeah, I used your Blastoise and it destroyed you. You couldn't win once.
I couldn't.
And believe you me, folks, it was not a well-optimized Blastoise deck. It's basically the theme deck with Blastoise GX thrown in there.
Yeah.
And then taking out a lot of the ducks and more Pidgeotos. Pidgeoto's good. Reversed is Liepard. And the rare is... Ooh, it's Raichu and a Alolan Raichu. Now, it's not the full art. Was it the full art he was looking for? Yeah, the full art is what One Wally was looking for. So we can't give away the code because it's not quite the full art. But we're getting close. We're getting close, box. That's what we're looking for. We just want the full art version of it. And then we can give away that code and One Wally will be happy. Last pack on the right hand side. We're sitting on 4 hits at the moment. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So get ready to type in codes because after this pack I'm going to give away 3 Unified Minds codes. So get ready for that. And if you haven't already, we would love it if you consider giving us a subscribe on YouTube. We're at time of recording this video at 55. We're trying to get 100. Bugcatcher is the reverse, and the rare is no Wyvern. Yeah, we're on 55. We'd love to get to 100 by the end of the year, if that's possible. So you do a bit of motion, and 3 codes are coming now.
Wow.
There you go. There's the first one, the second one, and the third one. Best of luck to you all. Oh, you were too slow.
Well, these were very untidy.
You're gonna mush those as well. There we go. And we're off. There's still 2 more possible codes to give away in this video. We're looking for a full art Raichu and a Alolan Raichu, or a full art Dragonite. And of course, if we get both, we'll give away 2 codes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There we go. So, but interestingly enough, though, you used that deck. Didn't see it in top 8.
No.
Well, we did see it in top 8, but didn't win World Championship.
Blastoise?
No, sorry, the Reshizard deck.
Right.
The Reshizard deck. Why do you think that is? Let's analyse. What was missing from it? Why did it not win the whole thing?
I don't know.
Well, we watched Henry. The thing I liked about Henry's deck, right? I know I kind of wasn't happy with how it went and things like that. We're not going to talk about that. But looking again at Henry's deck, I like it. I think the thing I like most is the fact that Mewtwo and Mew can use the attack of anyone in your discard. And because of that, Henry basically just filled it with all these different GXs. Only 1 copy of each. And it basically meant that he had a huge plethora of attacks that he could choose from. Because he would have all these different GXs in his discard or whatever. And Mewtwo and Mew could use, as I'm saying, he's an arsenal of attacks to choose from. And so it meant that there was a lot of different attacks and abilities that, you know, he could use depending on the situation. We're having things like Cherish Balls. It's very easy to find the GX that you would want to use the attack of. So yeah, I like it. I like that deck. Maybe that was I don't know. Reshizard, I suppose you've got Reshizard. You don't really have much else. You know, if you were up, I mean, you were up against the Blastoise deck, which is not a World Championship winning deck. It's basically just a theme deck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you found, of course, that it just needed a Blastoise, and that's you out.
And that was me.
That's you totally out.
Yeah.
And there's not really much you could do after that. I suppose you could power up a second Reshizard, but then, you know, I'd just hit you with another Blastoise and you lose.
But then that's what I was looking for the whole time. Even though there was the Volcanions, I wasn't really using them. I was just trying to use all the trainers to get the Reshizards out and get them powered up.
So Valiant, that's a whole rare.
Anyway, I enjoyed. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed playing it because a lot of those supporters I never even came across. So it was really, it was good for me for building up my experience as well.
I think it's just interesting the fact that you can have a deck come out after Unbroken Bonds and we see Reshizard and things like that. And, you know, people say at the time, oh, I'll tell you after this, the rare is Aerodactyl GX. It's been ages since we've seen this one. But it seems as though we get that all the time.
So this is our 9th one.
9th one out of, how many boxes? 27, did we say?
Yeah, 27.
Yeah, it's okay, I suppose. Haven't seen him anywhere, to be honest, in decks. Yeah, as I was saying though, you get Unbroken Bonds, you get Reshizard, and you think that is now the deck to beat.
Yeah.
It's got so much fire support, got a Volcanion, Welder, but then after Unified Minds, you don't really see a lot of them. Interesting. Interesting how one set can change it. So I'm thinking, are we going to see Cosmic Eclipse come out, and then suddenly Mewtwo and Mew, that's not now the best deck, you know, is something going to just keep topping that, you know?
But is that not what's always happened?
What, with Pokemon?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I think it just, I don't know, each set they obviously have power cards that they think that's obviously going to be the power card of the set. But then they've lots of other cards that are maybe overlooked, perhaps. I mean, I've seen a lot of Pikarom decks now using Raichu and Alolan Raichu from this set. So it just slightly jazzes that up. So I suppose, see, the way I think about it, right? I think some players, when, for instance, Team Up came out, and it was all about Pikarom, you needed Jirachis, all expensive cards, and you invest all that into the deck, then perhaps you don't have the ability to just suddenly scrap that when Unbroken Bonds came out and go all in on it. You know, maybe you've just to make do and, well, I'll add the Denny's from this set. And then Unified Minds comes out and it's like, well, we'll add the Raichu because that's the electric support from this set.
But I think that's good.
That's good. Maybe that's the way you do
Keep it coming, because maybe that will just put people off playing.
And
they
then
just can't afford it.
There's also the option of people coming in on this set, you know, like when a set releases, maybe new players join at that point, and then they can invest in whatever deck was from that set, you know, like Mewtwo and Mew. Interesting, definitely. Wonder how it's going to change as future sets come out, you know. But it's good that at least decks remain definitely competitive. You know, it's not like Pikarom is no longer usable 2 sets after it's been released.
I know, because you were surprised to see that.
I was, because I never thought about using Raichu and Alolan Raichu in it. But then I think I really liked Shintaro's because it was using cards that I didn't expect to see use, like the Naganadel GX and things like that. And I love decks that use cards that are maybe a bit out there, or, you know, if you look up Naganadel's, yeah, it's just not used by as many people, I suppose. But that's why I like decks like that. But I suppose that's where the kind of real skill comes in, is not only using a deck, but being able to design a deck like that, you know. Being the person to actually not copy a deck, but to actually see the lines like the Matrix and see, well, that works with that and that works with that. Before you know it, you've got a whole new deck. Didn't see any Slowpoke and Psyducks decks.
I know.
We were thinking we'd see that, you know, that using Misty's Favor and the Lapras from this set, and that would be a deck in itself, but no, didn't really see that.
Anyway, we're going back to the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packs to go. And we're currently sitting on 5 hits. Feels like it's been a while since we've had a hit.
Yeah, definitely.
We're trying to get at least 2 more, I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Our
1,
safe
2.
7.
Our safe 7, as we always say, yeah.
Yeah, our last 2 boxes that we opened, both were safe 7s.
There's Toxapex. It's never down to 4 packs, so we might need to call on the viewers to throw in some last pack magic here. I might be needing it. Might be needing it.
Or in fact, our last 4 boxes
been 7s.
have been safe 7s. So
okay.
let's just hope.
Let's hope. It's all gone quiet now. See, it always gets quiet when the event slightly builds up. Now we're down to 3 packs left. What we're sitting on? So we're sitting on 2 regular GXs, a tag team, a full art regular, and a full art supporter. 3 packs to go, my friend. This one, it can at least be 6 hits, and perhaps the second box, you know, can get the 8 and average
Yeah,
out.
and then we'll average out. Yeah.
So that's what we're hoping with. Of course, if this box gets 7, then
We're happy.
that's what we're really hoping for. Reverse is Grimsley in the rare. Oh, there we go. We got the 6th hit. The rare is Garchomp and Giratina. Still love this card. Love the 2 of them in mid-flight.
Yeah, and this is our 11th one.
11th.
Yeah, our 11th.
Okay, so now we're sitting on 6 hits. Just need 1 more to hit that safe 7. We've got 2 packs to do it in. Can we do it?
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. I haven't seen a golden card in a while. I'd like to see a golden card.
Okay. I think our last one was a Viridian Forest.
When our last box?
No, in our last golden
card.
card.
Our last golden card, sorry. We've had a few Viridian Forests,
3.
haven't we? 3, wow. Considering we hadn't seen the thing, and now
I
we don't.
know, but we're so excited.
Last pack, everybody, last pack. I will say at this point, One Wally, hopefully you enjoyed this box, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you could leave us some sort of feedback somewhere, we'd really appreciate it. And if you're interested in your very own booster box from us, you can get them from as little as £55 plus postage and packaging. Click the link underneath this video to be taken to our Facebook store, or send us a message and just let us know. I'm waiting for the camera to focus. There we go. Before we show off the last rare, do we have the 7th hit? No, we don't. But we've got a hollow Garchomp instead. So that means we're sitting on 6 hits. The next box, One Wally, we're going for that 8 hit box.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry, and I will just quickly recap. And this is always, I know it gets blurry and the camera can't keep up, but this is mainly just that One Wally can see roughly all the cards that they're going to be receiving, along with, as I say, their second box, which we're going to film right after this one. And yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch, we'd love it if you could give us a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'd love it if you could subscribe. We're trying to get those follows and subscriptions up as high as we can, and we're appreciating and loving every single one of them. Garchomp and Giratina, Aerodactyl, Raichu and Alolan Raichu, camera, will you focus? Thank you very much. Naganadel Full Art, I love that one.
That is a
cool one.
Yeah.
Pokemaniac Full Art, and Heatran GX. Thank you so much to everyone who watched this video. We do hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.